Hello and welcome to the new problem, GFG POTD problem today. Okay, that is minimum operations. So let's see what the problem says. Given a number n, find the minimum number of operations required to reach n. Starting from 0, you have two operations available, right? So one of the operation is double the number, and the another operation is um, add 1 to the number. So what the problem is trying to say is we have to start from 0 and we have to reach till n in minimum number of operations. And the two operations given are either we add one to the number, or we double the number, that is multiply by 2. So let's take this example wherein the number we are starting from 0. So initially definitely we cannot double the number, that is multiply by 2, because otherwise it will be 0 only. So what we'll do here is plus 1. So we get 1 as here, and then we are again adding 1 to the uh, this one, which gives us 2. And uh, when we get 2, we are doubling the number, that is multiplying by 2, which is giving us 4. And again 4, when we are getting 4, we are doubling that number to 8. So we are reaching from 0 to 8 in 4 number of operations, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. In 4 operations we are getting. And if you observe the pattern, so when there is an odd number, right, what we are doing here is we are adding 1 to it. And when we are getting even, that is 2, we are multiplying by 2, that is doubling the number. Okay, so again here see there is an even number 4 here, and we are again doubling the number to 8. That okay. So how we'll solve this problem? Okay, so there are two. So there is another way to solve this problem. Here is, instead of going from 0 to n, right, we can go from n to 0. We can go from n to 0. So here the conditions are, one is plus 1 and another is multiply by 2. So when we um, go from n to 0, right? So the operations will be inverted, right? So instead of adding 1, we'll subtract to 1, and instead of multiplying by 2, we'll divide by 2. Okay. So as we have observed the pattern, right? Whenever there is an odd number, right, we are adding 1. We were adding 1 to the number, and when there was an even number, we were doubling the number, that is multiplying by 2. So the problem now becomes simple, right? So what are we going to do is, right, whenever there is an even number, we are going to divide by 2, and if the number is odd, we are going to subtract. So the problem becomes pretty simple. What the problem can be, while n greater than 0, right? As we are going in the reverse way, if n is even, we what we'll be doing, we'll be dividing by 2. Else we will be subtracting by, sorry, subtracting by 1. Okay. And what are we going to do? We are going to take an operations, int ops equal to 0, and here just ops plus plus, right? And we are just going to return ops. Okay. So yes, so what we are doing is, each time when there is an even number, we are dividing the number by 2, and otherwise if it is odd, we are subtracting by 1. So what will be the time complexity here? So when whenever there is an even number, we are uh, uh, making the number into half, right? So the time complexity here will be O of log n, right? And space complexity will be O of 1. We are not taking any space. Okay. So this is the way to solve the problem. Let's quickly code. Okay, whatever we have written, right? Write in exactly, have to do that only. Int ops equal to 0 while n greater than 0, right? If n mod 2 equal to 0, then we have to divide by 2. Else what we have to do, subtract by 1, right? And then just plus ops and return ops. Let's see. You got it. Let's submit now. Let's see. Okay, the solution is accepted. So thanks for watching the video. Like the video and subscribe to my channel so that it will motivate me to create more such videos for you. Thank you so much.